Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. The Los Angeles Dodgers are reportedly turning heads across Major League Baseball as whispers grow louder about a blockbuster acquisition that could reshape the very fabric of the team. Sources close to the organization hint that RONALD ACUñA Jr., one of the brightest young stars in the game, is poised to join the Dodgers and immediately take the reins at the top of their lineup. The rumor mill has been buzzing for weeks, fueled by insiders who claim that discussions behind closed doors have progressed to a point where a deal might be closer than anyone imagined. Fans are already imagining the sheer offensive firepower that Acuña could bring to Dodger Stadium, pairing his dynamic presence with the already potent lineup that Los Angeles has meticulously assembled over the years. Analysts and commentators alike are speculating on the domino effect this move could have across the league, not just in terms of standings, but also in how other franchises might respond, potentially triggering a cascade of trades and negotiations as teams scramble to counterbalance the Dodgers' newfound strength. Social media has exploded with reactions ranging from excitement to incredulity, with highlight reels of Acuña's electrifying plays resurfacing to remind the world of the superstar's talent and potential impact. The speculation surrounding Acuña's potential arrival has ignited debates among fans and pundits alike, questioning how his skill set will integrate with the Dodgers' already formidable roster. Known for his combination of power, speed, and defensive prowess, Acuña Jr. brings a level of versatility that few players in baseball can match, making him an ideal fit for a team hungry for championship glory. The Dodgers' front office, led by their visionary management, has cultivated a culture of calculated risk-taking, often leveraging their financial flexibility to pursue marquee talent that can shift the competitive balance. If Acuña's arrival materializes, the Dodgers wouldn't just be adding a player. They would be signaling a full-throttle commitment to dominance, sending a message to every contender that they are not just aiming to compete, but to redefine the hierarchy of the league. Meanwhile, rival teams are reportedly analyzing potential strategies to counter the Dodgers' anticipated offensive juggernaut, recognizing that Acuña's presence could dramatically alter pitching approaches, defensive alignments, and the overall dynamics of matchups in the National League. Conversations in clubhouse hallways, Twitter threads, and sports talk shows have all been dominated by speculation about how manager Dave Roberts might deploy Acuña to maximize his impact while maintaining the rhythm and chemistry that has been the hallmark of the Dodgers' success. Beyond the on-field implications, the business side of baseball is also being reshaped by this potential acquisition. Ticket sales, merchandise, and media attention are expected to surge as fans clamor for a chance to witness Acuña Jr. donning the Dodgers' iconic uniform. The energy surrounding the rumor alone has sparked a wave of engagement, with betting lines, fantasy leagues, and fan forums lighting up as speculation transforms into an all-consuming narrative. Sports economists and market analysts have noted that blockbuster moves like this often generate exponential returns in brand visibility and fan loyalty, and the Dodgers are uniquely positioned to capitalize on this, given their existing global fan base and media reach. Sponsors and advertisers are reportedly monitoring developments closely, recognizing that the allure of a superstar acquisition can translate into lucrative partnerships and promotional opportunities. In this context, Acuña Jr. represents more than just a player. He embodies a strategic asset that can elevate the franchise's profile on multiple fronts, from performance metrics to commercial influence, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond the baseball diamond. The excitement is palpable as speculation morphs into anticipation, and the Dodgers' pursuit of Acuña becomes one of the most compelling stories in sports today. Inside sources suggest that negotiations have been delicate but increasingly serious, with teams navigating complex discussions around contracts, trade packages, and player valuations. Acuña Jr., whose talent is indisputable, is reportedly aware of the magnitude of a potential move to Los Angeles and the opportunities it presents for both career growth and championship contention. The Dodgers' reputation for fostering winning environments, combined with the allure of playing alongside a roster stacked with all-stars, adds layers of intrigue to the ongoing discussions. Fans have been creating hypothetical lineups, projecting statistical impacts, and debating how Acuña's inclusion might influence the team's strategy against top-tier pitchers in the league. Sports analysts have noted that integrating a player of his caliber requires careful balancing of roles, rest schedules, and performance expectations, highlighting the challenges that come with managing elite talent while sustaining team cohesion. The rumor, though unconfirmed, has already reshaped narratives surrounding the Dodgers' off-season plans, with insiders suggesting that the organization might be willing to make bold moves to secure their coveted star, potentially involving multiplayer trades or creative contract structuring to align interests and mitigate financial risk. The media landscape has also been captivated by this story, with reports trickling in from every corner of the baseball world, amplifying the buzz and creating a sense of immediacy that has fans glued to updates. Podcasts, YouTube channels, and sports networks have dedicated hours to dissecting potential outcomes, examining past performances, and theorizing how Acuña Jr.'s skill set might enhance the Dodgers' offensive engine. Social media trends reflect the fanbase's anticipation, with viral clips of Acuña's highlight reel plays garnering millions of views and reigniting discussions about his capacity to influence games single-handedly. Comparisons to other historic acquisitions are emerging as pundits attempt to contextualize the potential impact of adding such a dynamic talent to an already dominant roster. Each new rumor, insider tip, or speculative report fuels a narrative of inevitability, suggesting that the Dodgers' pursuit of Acuña Jr. is not merely aspirational, but a calculated strategy to assert their supremacy in the league. As the story develops, the tension between confirmation and speculation keeps fans and media alike on edge, eagerly awaiting the next piece of information that could tip the scales from rumor to reality. Despite the excitement, the path to acquiring a player of Acuña Jr.'s stature is fraught with challenges and complexities. Contract negotiations, potential trade partners, and league regulations all play critical roles in shaping the feasibility of the move, making each development a subject of intense scrutiny. Dodgers executives are reportedly weighing multiple scenarios, balancing competitive urgency with financial prudence, while considering how each decision will reverberate across the franchise's long-term vision. Meanwhile, rival teams are reportedly preparing counteroffers and contingency plans, understanding that Acuña's potential shift to Los Angeles could force a ripple effect of strategic adjustments across the league. Fans, however, remain undeterred by the uncertainties, fueling the narrative with social media campaigns, online debates, and passionate discussions that keep the story alive. This blend of anticipation, speculation, and calculated strategy has transformed the rumor into a cultural phenomenon within the baseball community, as everyone from casual viewers to seasoned analysts debates what could be the most significant acquisition of the season. The excitement continues to build, leaving the entire league watching closely, knowing that the next move by the Dodgers could redefine the competitive landscape and solidify their pursuit of another championship title. As the offseason unfolds, whispers of Acuña Jr.'s potential arrival have begun to dominate not only fan discussions but also locker room conversations across Major League Baseball. Players from rival teams are reportedly speculating on how his addition could disrupt pitching strategies, defensive schemes, and overall game plans, with many acknowledging the sheer athleticism and instinctual baseball IQ that Acuña brings to any lineup. Inside the Dodgers organization, discussions are said to be intense, yet cautiously optimistic, with front office executives evaluating every angle, from contract logistics to roster chemistry, ensuring that if the deal goes through, it maximizes both competitive advantage and long-term sustainability. Analysts suggest that Acuña's presence at the top of the lineup could catalyze a surge in run production, create dynamic matchups, and force opposing managers to rethink pitching rotations, bullpen usage, and defensive alignments, potentially shifting the balance of power in the National League. Meanwhile, social media continues to explode with fan theories, highlight compilations, and speculative projections, as supporters eagerly debate how Acuna Jr. would complement current Dodgers stars. The rumor has created a feedback loop, where anticipation feeds speculation, and speculation fuels excitement, making every tidbit of news, no matter how minor, feel like a seismic shift in baseball culture. Rumors indicate that negotiations have involved complex trade packages, salary considerations, and incentives that could make Acuna Jr. move a landmark deal in recent MLB history. Sources claim that discussions have extended to multi-layered strategies, including potential swap candidates from both minor and major league rosters, creative financial structuring to accommodate salary caps, and provisions designed to maintain flexibility for future moves. Dodgers fans are already imagining how his athletic versatility, combining speed, power, and defensive prowess, would impact every inning, from base running to clutch hitting in high-pressure situations. Analysts are predicting that even a partial realization of these rumors would place the Dodgers among the most formidable offensive teams in decades, forcing pitchers and managers across the league to rethink their approaches. Insider chatter suggests that Acuna Jr. himself is intrigued by the idea of joining a championship-caliber team, with the opportunity to compete in high-stakes playoff scenarios and under the bright lights of Los Angeles could elevate both his career and personal brand. In turn, the Dodgers brand stands to gain enormous cultural and commercial momentum, turning speculation into anticipation that permeates beyond the field and into media, merchandise, and fan engagement channels worldwide. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. The Dodgers' pursuit of Acuna Jr. is being framed as more than a single-player acquisition. It's being treated as a seismic shakeup that could redefine the team's identity for years to come. The potential addition is already sparking conversations among commentators about how the lineup would evolve, how bullpen strategies might shift, and how rookie players could adapt in an environment now dominated by elite talent. Reports suggest that even casual observers are tuning into Dodgers games with a newfound intensity, scanning box scores and player news for the slightest confirmation of the rumored trade. Speculation alone has caused spikes in fantasy baseball valuations, merchandise pre-orders, and ticket inquiries, highlighting the multifaceted impact a star acquisition can have. Meanwhile, rival teams are assessing contingency plans, calculating how to maintain competitiveness against a Dodgers roster that could feature one of the most dynamic leadoff hitters in the league. Social media platforms are awash with predictive stats, dream lineup charts, and highlight reels of Acuna Jr.'s career-defining plays, as fans eagerly envision a future where his electrifying style of play fuels Dodger dominance. The collective anticipation has transformed this rumor into a narrative of inevitability, a suspenseful story arc that grips the baseball world with every update. The impact of Acuna Jr.'s rumored move is also extending into the cultural and commercial spheres, with speculation igniting interest from sponsors, media partners, and global fan bases. Analysts are noting that blockbuster acquisitions like this often ripple far beyond the diamond, influencing merchandise sales, media contracts, international visibility, and even local economies surrounding the stadium. Dodgers executives are reportedly conscious of this, exploring ways to leverage Acuña's star power while maintaining the integrity of the team's on-field strategies. Discussions surrounding marketing campaigns, promotional events, and fan engagement initiatives are said to be as intense as the contract talks themselves, reflecting the dual nature of a superstar acquisition as both a competitive and cultural asset. This convergence of business acumen and athletic excellence underscores why the potential acquisition of Acuna Jr. is being treated as a watershed moment, one that could redefine not only the Dodgers season, but also their stature within Major League Baseball. The rumor's power lies in its ability to mobilize imagination, catalyze conversation, and generate excitement at a scale rarely seen, keeping fans and media alike on the edge of their seats. Inside the Dodgers clubhouse, sources suggest that anticipation is building for the potential arrival of Acuna Jr., with players speculating on lineups, batting orders, and the subtle ways his energy might influence team morale. Coaches are reportedly analyzing how to integrate his skill set with existing strategies, considering everything from defensive positioning to base running signals, ensuring that if the deal materializes, the transition is seamless. The rumor has created a unique dynamic where strategy and imagination collide, as staff and players alike project possible scenarios in anticipation of one of the most impactful additions in recent memory. Even beyond Los Angeles, the chatter among fans, analysts, and rival teams highlights the ripple effect that a single superstar can have on league-wide tactics, player valuations, and media coverage. Each leaked report, insider tip, or speculative calculation feeds the growing narrative, building momentum that makes the prospect of Acuna Jr. donning a Dodgers uniform feel both inevitable and monumental. The anticipation has created an ecosystem of rumor, strategy, and speculation that spans from the dugout to digital platforms, reflecting the multifaceted nature of modern baseball fandom. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.